So remember about 2 years ago when I went viral here on YouTube for being 35 years old and never had a girlfriend before? Well, guess what? Now I'm 37 years old and I've never had a girlfriend before. Pretty fucked up, huh? Hey, Knowbodies. It's me here once again, here with my co-host, Mr. Nobody. And look who I got with me. I got Dusty here. And, yes, this is the sequel that nobody wanted or asked for, but damn it, you're getting it anyway. The sequel to my video about being 35 and never having had a girlfriend before. And now I'm 37, and I've never had a girlfriend before. 37 and never had a girlfriend. Which, I mean, I'm only 37, so at least I'm not at the age where it's weird or something. It's weird? Is it? It doesn't start getting weird until you're like 67, right? Okay, yeah, who am I kidding? It's weird. It's fucking weird. You don't really see too many guys my age who've never had girlfriends before. I assume it's because they all off themselves in their 20s, but not me. I'm like, I'm that guy who just doesn't know when he's outstaying his own welcome. I'm like that annoying family member who comes over on Thanksgiving and just doesn't know when to fucking leave. Like, I just stick around for hours after everyone else has left, and people are like, oh gosh, this guy is still here? That's me. But yeah, a brief history. Ow, quit biting my ear. A brief history of how this happened. I was a fat, nerdy, socially awkward kid who was a fat, nerdy, socially awkward teenager. I lost the weight because I thought that it was the weight that was the problem. The problem is, even after I lost the weight, I was still nerdy and socially awkward, so my situation did not exactly improve. Though I did go on dates and stuff, as, in my early to mid-20s and whatnot, and they did not go over well. And in hindsight, I feel bad for the women I dated because they would, get all excited when they started dating me because, I'm tall, I'm 6'4", I got a good paying job, and I seem to have things together, and women would get all excited once they start dating me. But as the date would go on, I would slowly watch these women recoil in horror at the mess that they found themselves in. Because you see, I secrete a form of what woman repellent called autism, which isn't always apparent to the ladies until I've gone on like one or two dates with them. I've never been on more than 3 dates with the same woman, and usually they're pretty sick of me by the end of the first date. So yeah, that whole thing's always been kind of a mess. So I made a video almost 2 years ago called "I'm 35 years old and never had a girlfriend before," and it took off in a way that I did not expect. As of right now, it's got over almost 600,000 views. I forget exact. Whoa, you got some wings there, Dusty. But yeah, it's got a lot of views. Almost, if it's not there already, it's getting close to 600,000. I haven't checked recently. But what happened was a lot of really big YouTubers started making commentary videos on my video, and that caused it to blow up even more. Xander Hall made a video.
But at least in the first 3 minutes, I don't recall anything that was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's hear this guy's story.
Hey, Knowbodies. It's me here once again. Legion of Men made a video.
Welcome back, tribe. I have an episode here from King and Nobody. I'm 35 years old and never had a girlfriend before. Apparently this one was highly recommended. A lot of you guys like it.
Think Before You Sleep made a video.
As for King Nobody, outside of the weight, it seems like most of his problem is that he's socially awkward, but you can fix that. I've also watched enough of his content to know that he was a former alcoholic. And
so all these big YouTubers are making videos about me, and my video starts blowing up, and it's very, very overwhelming. I was not expecting that kind of response, and now I've got over 11,000 subs. I was not expecting that kind of a response, and I'm still kind of trying to wrap my mind around it. So, yeah, my life's changed in multiple ways since I uploaded that video. Let's see. I've seen all the John Wick movies like 3 times. I'd never seen any of them before I made that video, but now I've seen them all 3 times. And those movies kick ass. I also got fat again, but then I lost the weight again. So that was interesting. So yeah, I've learned some things about people ever since I uploaded that video. I get a lot of interesting comments. And if there's one thing I've learned over the last almost 2 years since I uploaded that video, is that people love to give unsolicited advice. Now, I don't mind advice from people if they're, coming from a genuine place and they genuinely want to help. But a lot of the times these people just want to talk down to me, and like 90% of the advice I get is people talking down on my looks. Like, oh, your hair is too long. Oh, your beard looks stupid. Oh, your wardrobe sucks. And it's just like, you know what? I've spent way too much of my life worrying about the way that I look. And at this point, if someone else has a problem with the way I look, their issue, not my problem. Because I don't have a problem with the way I look. I'm okay with it, I could probably do a little bit better, but I don't think I'm doing too bad, I feel better about myself now than I have in a very long time. So, yeah, if someone's got an issue with my looks, that's their issue, not my problem. But I get some rude comments sometimes from both men and women. I get a lot of comments from women who are like, oh, you're 35 and you've never had a girlfriend? Oh, I could never date someone like that. That's too weird for me. Oh, it's too weird for you? How do you think it is to me? Oh, but please tell me how weird it is for you. Oh my gosh. And then I get a lot of like asshole-ish comments from men who don't even bother watching my video. They just want to take like a look at the thumbnail and see that I'm just like this nerdy looking dude, and they just want to automatically paint me as like this unemployed neckbeard who lives with his parents and does nothing with his life except play video games. Now, I admit I probably do play way too many video games, but I've worked a full-time job for almost 20 years. I've supported myself financially for almost 20 years. I got my own place. I'm not some neat neckbeard who lives with his parents, all right? I work, I pay taxes, I'm a contributing member of society. So, yeah, you can just kiss my booty. Think about making those kinds of comments. But, yeah, I get some interesting comments from people saying that some people have said that I remind them of this guy here on YouTube called Never Give Up, who is like this Norwegian dude who made a video about 5 years ago who he was all like, I am so ugly. My life is so hard because I am ugly, and my life sucks. But now that video went viral. Now he's like railing some Mexican supermodel or something. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen for me. I mean, I've had a couple of guys offer, but my ass is in enough pain. No offense, fellas. But yeah. I gotta say, the way I feel about not having a girlfriend at this age, it just feels weird. It feels weird. Because, like, I'm friends with this couple down in Phoenix, and I hang out with them sometimes. And I was in the car with them, and they were talking about a friend of theirs who just had his first girlfriend at the age of 27. And the guy in the couple was like, oh, I can't believe he was a 27-year-old virgin. And the girl in the couple who knows my situation just kind of looked at me like, oh, it's okay. It's not a big deal. But I knew, yeah, it's weird. It's kind of a weird deal. And, I'm really not sure how to feel about it. There's this guy at work who I was kind of eavesdropping on a conversation, and he was bitching about how he has a son who's 22 and he's never had a girlfriend, and he thinks he's got some kind of a problem. And it's like, well, I remember when I was 22, I never had a girlfriend. 15 years ago. Ooh, the time's just flying by. But yeah, I've been kind of cynical about the whole dating thing for a while, just because, it's so tiresome, and I'm tired of making myself look like a doofus on these dates that don't go over well. but I'm also kind of scared of like winding up completely alone, because like I'm very close with my mom and stepdad. They're like my best friends, and you know, they're getting old. You know, they're almost in their 70s, and they're not going to be around forever. And you know, if and when something happens to them, you know, I'm really worried about my future, because like all my friends live states away from me. So I'm just kind of, I don't know. You know, I hope things are going to be okay. I don't know. Future kind of seems very uncertain with all this AI and stuff that's coming out. So I don't know. But who knows? Maybe things will change. But if they don't, they don't. You know, it is what it is. But finally, I want to talk about the most important part of this video that I want to bring up. And that is, I'm making this video so that I can make some money. Because on my last video, on my 35 and never had a girlfriend video, I made over $1,000 on that video. So hopefully that happens again. Hopefully this video will make me another 1,000, because that'd be pretty cool. You know, go through all these years of loneliness for $1,000. I mean, I guess that's a fair trade-off. And with that last $1,000 I made, I got to see Iron Maiden. So I'm hoping with this coming $1,000 that I hopefully get, I'll be able to see the Foo Fighters on their next tour, because I've been wanting to see the Foo Fighters for a long time. So yeah, people of YouTube, help me make that Foo Fighters money. That'd be awesome. That's pretty much all I got to say. I'm going to go ahead and end this little video now. Oh, I almost forgot to add, keep it cringy, everyone.